Here's what I think. So my generation, I'm 64 years old, I'm a boomer, right? And we grew up sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So it's so disappointing that we evolved to be the Fox News generation, the News Nation generation, all these TV stations that dictate to my peers what to think. And thinking about it, it was like, how did this happen? Well, we grew up thinking TV was authoritative. TV was the authority in any subject.
Right.
You know, Walter Cronkite says it,
Yeah.
Dan Rather says it,
Yeah.
it's gospel.
Right.
Right? I heard it on the news. How many times did
Yeah.
parents say to us,
You're right.
I heard it on the news. Now, that doesn't just leave you. You know, it's not like all of a sudden you get to be 65 years old and you stop thinking everything you learned for the first 30, 40 years of your life.
Mhm.
So when you turn on Fox News or whatever, Newsmax, if it's on the news, it's right. And so they just believe it. Nobody questions it.
But that's also true of MSNBC.
Well, yes, but they
And-
don't have the size of audience, you know, and I don't.
Well, but they have a very influential audience because their audience is the media and the people who.
Well, that's the difference. See, the difference there is in terms of influence is one thing, right? But you would hope that media and somebody else is not taking it as gospel. Like they're questioning it, they may watch it, but there are people who are saying, you know, this is right. What Bill Hemming or whoever on Fox says, it's accurate.
I mean, I hadn't done MSNBC in a while, but I did Ari Melber's show a couple weeks ago, and I like him a lot. I think he's
I do too.
a big talent who actually could do a different kind of show.
Especially with all the hip hop references.
Well, not that kind of show, but I realized when I was on there for a long time that the things that they cover, certainly not what I would have considered the most important stories of the day, just the stories that most make their audience go, yes, exactly. He's terrible. Oh, yes, good. Something bad happened to him. Great.
Yes.
Oh, she's great. I love her. And yes, something good about her. And it's like, okay, I mean,
Can't
not
argue
that
with
these
that.
things, it's not about like, it's sort of like when a cop pulls you over for a taillight. Like, can a cop pull you over all the time for anything and find something? Yeah, they could. It's what you choose to cover. It's not like these things didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's it's your perspective.
And what you're trying to accomplish.
And are
right?
you
Yeah.
really trying to find the truth? You know, a lot of people send me things and, you know, a lot of times if I said something to them, it would just be like, I get it, you want me to see this, but when I check it out, it doesn't look like it was sent by someone who really wants the truth. It's just like your side. You want your side verified. And then when I check it out, it's like, okay, this thing wasn't wrong. There was one study that said that. You just didn't tell me about the 8 studies that said
something different, right?
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and
So
it's
there's
like,
one study in Israel. Yeah.
So you're not interested in the truth. You're interested in confirming what you already believe, and I'm not interested in that.
No, without question, right? On social media, you go on Twitter, which is another question for it, but you want to engage with somebody who's going to challenge you intellectually, right? You want someone. I always call it.
do.
Yeah, I call it
Lots of people, that's the exact opposite of what
Well,
they
but no,
want.
I call it, checking my whole card, right? And it's just like, I want to know if I'm right. And so I'll push it out on Twitter
Right.
just for the whole point of someone saying, no, you're fucked up and
I
you're
see.
wrong, right?
Wow.
But you can't have, especially now, you can't do that anymore. And with television, to your point, it's just about getting people fired up on their side. And, how do you fix it? What comes next?
I don't know. You're the fix guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Hey, thanks for watching the clip. Hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our Club Random content that's posted daily.